Welcome to the training for the ACA New England's virtual fair. My name is Vicky Di Colorido Mills, and I'm one of the directors at Summer Camp Live. Thank you for taking the time to view this training. Summer Camp Live is pleased to host ACA New England's first virtual fair. As you may know, Summer Camp Live is an online marketing tool that generates pre-qualified leads for your camp. Similar to a physical fair, but it just happens to take place online, providing a much wider geographical reach. Parents visit your camp's booth, visits are recorded in your camp's lead report, and you follow up with your leads to close the sale. Today's training is focused on how to create and manage your account at Summer Camp Live. To create your virtual booth, you need to register with the ACA New England. Once you've gone through their online registration process, they will provide you with a coupon code to create your account at Summer Camp Live. We will then send you an account management guide which covers all the information presented in this training. Creating your account should take you about 15 to 20 minutes or so. So let's go ahead and get started. The account management page provides several options. If you have not created an account at Summer Camp Live, then the first thing to do is to sign up as an administrator. When you sign up as an administrator, you create an account that will provide access to add, claim, or update a listing in Summer Camp Live. Signing up as an administrator is as easy as completing your demographic information, personal information, mailing address, creating a login, and a password. The password is case sensitive. Once you enter all this information, you create the account, and then you're able to log in as an administrator. It's worth to note that the administrator is the only one that can add, claim, or update a listing at Summer Camp Live. Also in the administrator's login, you will be able to create and add chat operators to your account. So let's go ahead and let me show you what Summer Camp Live's account looks like. I press on login, and this gives me my account management screen where I'm able to do a few things. I can update my contact information. I can add a new camper program. I can select reports, which we'll go over a little bit later in the training. I can access my chat operators or create new chat operators, log out, delete the account, or update an existing camper program. So the first thing we're going to do here is to determine if your camp has an existing listing in Summer Camp Live. Once you click on Claim an Existing Listing, you're basically going to search for your camp's name in this section. The search can be all, or you can look for the specific letter of your camp and then go down the list. If your camp happens to be listed, all you have to do is click on the camp name and you will receive an online message stating, are you sure you want to claim this camp? And once you press yes, a notification will be sent to Summer Camp Live stating that you have claimed the camp. At this time, the process is as follows. We put on our Sherlock Holmes hats to try to determine if in fact you are a valid user for the camp and you're authorized to claim this particular camp. The entire process can take anywhere from minutes up to 4 hours. Once we've gone through the investigation process and we've confirmed that you are in fact authorized to claim the listing, then we will send an email stating that your account has been validated and you're able to proceed to editing the camp. Once you've received that notification that you've been validated to proceed, then you can sign on again as an administrator and proceed to update an existing camper program. So when you click on update an existing camper program, your listings will show up in here if you have more than one. So in this case, I'm going to select Summer Camp Live by pressing update here. And basically the listing that appears is the information that is currently on our system. You're going to click on subscription because I want to show you how to update the listing to a virtual booth. So in this case, you're going to select the first tab. There's two types of subscription at Summer Camp Live, basic and virtual fair. And for the purposes of ACA New England's fair, you're going to select the virtual fair. Our yearly membership prices are at $7.99. You're going to enter the coupon code that the ACA New England provides to you once you register online with the ACA to participate on the fair. So in my case, for the demo, I'm typing in this internal code, and you'll be typing in ACA New England's coupon code. You select validate. If the coupon is valid, then it will display this particular message and allow you to proceed further. Okay, you select next, and then the next steps are just a series of tabs that are going to create the content for your virtual booth. And in the case of having claimed a listing, basically will display the current content of your basic listing, and you'll go ahead and be able to update it or edit it. So very simple information: camp name, the name of your camp. The short description will be the description that appears on the right panel of your virtual booth. And once a parent clicks on more, then they'll be able to see the long description. In this case, our short description and long description are the same. Um, but this is an opportunity for you to enter a longer detailed description of the camp. The email address is the email address that Summer Camp Life is going to use to communicate with you, send you information. For example, if you have a parent visitor at 3 o'clock in the morning, that's going to generate a lead, and once a day we'll send you an email notifying you if you've received visitors in your booth. And this is the email address that is going to receive those notifications. Your website, obviously your website address, and then you're ready to go into the next screen. So in here you'll be able to select whether your camp is for boys, girls, or co-ed, the seasons, the age groups that it tailors to, your session lengths, and any accreditations and associations that your camp is associated with. You'll be able to select them here. And we're done with the specifications tab. We click next. And the next one is categories, where you'll be able to select one category out of these global categories. And once you select the category, you click on the plus sign, and then you're able to click on different types of offerings within that particular category. Okay. The type of camp, whether if you offer day and residential, if your camp is a day and residential camp or just residential. This advanced camp type is optional. Let's say that your camp is waterfront, or you want to specify an organization affiliation, you'll specify it here, or a religious affiliation, you'll specify it here. And then you're done with category section. You press next. And this is the location where you'll select which region of the United States your camp is located in. In this case will be the Northeast. Sublocation and your primary address, and the information that will be available to parents as they visit your booth if they click on location. Okay. Then the secondary address, if you happen to have a winter address or an office address, is where you would enter the secondary address. It is important that you click on the pin and you move it around the map in order to put in the specific location of your camp. Once you're done entering the location information, then we go into the nitty-gritty of the virtual booth. So you select next. And on this particular section, this is where we're going to create the three sections or the three panels, populate the three panels for your virtual booth. If you haven't seen a virtual booth, this is what a virtual booth looks like. The left panel, the middle panel, and the right panel. So on the left panel, you have the logo of the camp, the video, and some tabs that we'll go over in a second. The middle panel has most of your content, and then the right panel has the short description, and when the person clicks on learn more, then the long description will be displayed. So let's go to the top, the left panel. In this left panel, there are some camps that have not created a video, and that's fine. You will be able to, instead of displaying a video, you can create an image and upload it from your desktop. Or if you want to, if your camp has a video, then you'll select video. And it's important to know that you are not to place a URL or a link to your video. Basically, what will be placed in here is the embedded code for your video. So if you don't know how to retrieve the embedded code for your video, you click on these tutorials for YouTube or for Vimeo that will show you exactly how to do that. So let's just go over really quick. You go into YouTube, it'll tell you exactly what you would need to do, and these are the instructions. But if you're like me, you forget about instructions, and let's just go to YouTube directly. And when you go to YouTube, let's just play the first video from the mind of George Lucas. Okay. And when you look at this video and you want to share the video, there's different ways of sharing the video. You can either share it through all these social media sites, or you can embed the video. And once you select on embed, it highlights for you the address of the embedded code. All you do is copy the embedded code and then go back to your tab and simply paste the embedded code here. And I won't do that because that was not my video. So that's as easy, that's how easy it is to embed the code into the booth. Then the next tab on the left panel is visit us on either Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Currently, these are the only three channels that we're providing to display on your booth. You need to select one of them. And then it's please note that the address that you're going to place in here needs to include the HTTPS, for example, for Facebook. And this is our Facebook page. And basically, you just open your Facebook account or your Facebook page and just copy the URL, paste it here, and you're done. Then the middle panel is it allows you to provide additional information that is not allows you to customize the content for your booth. So for example, if I wanted to enable this additional tab, I would just press yes, visit our blog, and then I can type in check out our blog, highlight it, and then hyperlink it, and provide an address to Summer Camp Live's blog, which would be something like this. Okay. I can also upload an image. Let's say that I wanted to talk about registration dates and times. I could simply type this here and either use this as an editor and just type in the information, or hyperlink it and point it to an address on my website where maybe I'm talking about my registration information, or simply upload an image of a brochure or an image of a registration page, etc. Okay. Then the booth theme, we're currently offering 6 different colors, and you just select whichever color resembles the most to your logo, or whichever color you like the most, and you're basically done with the virtual booth. When you select next, the next tab that it's available is the chat hours. You can opt to display your chat hours in your booth or not. So if you do, you simply hit enable. If you don't, you simply hit disable. If you hit enable, you select your time zone here and the times that you are available to chat um, during those particular days of the week. So for example, for the fair, you're going to say that you are available for Sunday and Monday, and then the times that you're going to be available for the fair. Okay. The next tab is jobs. If you happen to have a job available, at this point, we're only offering the option of posting one particular job. Some camps decide to use this feature, some do not. But if you want to upload a job posting, by all means, you're able to do so in here. Okay. Then you press next. And this is an area where you're going to be uploading 2 things. One is your logo, and the other one is the images that appear in the gallery of your virtual booth. So when you choose file, you're simply choosing the logo from your particular desktop. Um, One thing to note is that you can literally upload any size logo, but because the system will automatically reformat it to fit this particular field, but it will not stretch the logo, but it will be important that you try to upload a logo that is square rather than rectangular or any other image. It can be any DPI, and it could be you can try 300 by 300 pixels. Okay. Anything that you do in this particular booth building process, you know, be open to playing around with the different images, and be open to playing around with uploading the information, because once you save, guess what? You can go back to the account management page and simply just edit again. And if you don't like the way something looks, then you just simply upload a new logo or a new format or a new image, and then you're done. Then the next section here is to upload the images, and these are the images that currently appear in the Summer Camp Live's virtual booth. And once you're done, this is really the all the information that you need to upload in order to create your virtual booth. There is one extra step, which our system is built obviously to go through the checkout process, and I'll show you how to go through that checkout process without having to pull out the credit card for this particular virtual fair. Hold on one second. And so in the checkout process is basically 3 steps. You're going to select your billing information. You press continue. Then it tells you how do you want to pay for this particular registration. And in the case of this event, you're going to select no payment due because you've already paid the ACA New England. You press continue, and basically this is the order review process which it tells you what you're subscribing to, which is a virtual fair. This is the discount that's being provided through the website at this time. And all you have to do is process subscription. Once you click on process subscription, then you're gonna get this message that says transaction processed successfully, and it takes you back to account management. When you go back to account management, then then see your you're able to go in and click and see your creation. At this point, I'm gonna switch with the account management guide because it's gonna be easier for me to show you the next steps. Okay. So this is the account management guide, and this is the part or the step where we're in right now. So you click on update and you're able to see your virtual booth, your creation, your camp description, details, type of camp, location, accreditation, chat hours, and those customizable tabs where I put in visit our blog. In this case, it didn't register for this particular shot, didn't register for the registration dates and times, but you get the gist of it. This is where the logo goes. This is the video. When the parent clicks on visit our website, it takes them directly to our website. We selected to display Facebook rather than Twitter or YouTube. When the parent clicks here, it takes them to a Facebook account. Gallery is those images or photos that we were talking about a few minutes ago. And this is the camp information. This is short description. When the parent clicks on learn more, this is the long description. If a parent wanted to chat with you, they will click on chat with us, and I'll explain the chat functionality in a minute. And then let's say that a parent wanted to make an appointment with you. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, and they wanted to make an appointment to visit with you at the fair. They'll simply click make an appointment, complete the online form, selecting the date and time where they want to meet, when they want to meet, what they want to talk to you about. And once they submit, you'll receive an email stating that, hey, there's this parent that wants to meet with you at the fair. Are you available? And you'll communicate back and forth through Summer Camp Live to set up that particular appointment. Okay. Then the next thing that I wanted to show you is, in essence, this is it. You're done. You've completed your virtual booth, and now I just want to show you the functionality for the chat, and then the last thing that we will do is I'll show you the functionality for the reports. So one thing to understand is that as an administrator, the functions that you have are to add, claim, or update a listing, and also to add the chat operators for your camp. If you wanted to become a chat operator for your camp, then you need to create a chat operator for yourself, or create yourself as a chat operator. And then again, it's also done through the administrator login. So, but I'll cover that in a second, the creation portion. So in here, let's say that you've already created your chat operator, then you're going to log in as a chat operator. When you log in as a chat operator, you'll receive this virtual booth chat screen, and it will display right under your virtual booth. There's a couple of things that you can do here in this virtual booth chat screen. This is the chat home that tells you if you have any visitors currently inside your booth. And if you do, it allows you to invite them to chat or welcome them. And it also gives you a display of any current chats that might be taking place in your booth right now. And here it just tells you who is signed on. This, you're able to mute or unmute your speakers. It's worth to note that when you're signed on as an operator, if you're in your virtual booth chat screen, then you're able to hear a chime that tells you that somebody just walked in into your booth, or if they're sending you a chat request, you'll also be able to hear a chime as well. And here you can toggle online and offline. If you want to appear online or offline, let's say that you need a break, you can, without signing off, you can just toggle being offline, and then come back a few minutes later. If you um, if you walk away or venture away from the virtual booth for more than 10 minutes, the system will automatically log you off. And when I say venture away, I mean this. When you sign as an administrator login, you can actually go to different parts of the fair. You can visit other booths, you can visit the theater, etc. But as an administrator, there will, every time you visit a booth, your administrator username, your email address will appear in the lead report for that particular camp. So it's important that you know that if you're signed up as an administrator, that or logged in as an administrator, that your username will be showing up on the lead reports for other camps. The way to circumvent that is to log in as a chat operator. When you log in as a chat operator, then you can leave your virtual booth room and actually go wander off through the fair, visit other booths, visit the theater, etc. And you will, in essence, be navigating incognito. So you will not be creating false leads for other camps that you uh, visit during the fair. Okay. So the next thing I wanted to show you is the experience or the back and forth that what the parent views when they're chatting with you and what you view when you're chatting with the parent. So once you're managing your virtual booth and you're logged in as a chat operator, if a parent walks in into your booth, um, and they click on I want to chat with you, then it's going to request their name, their email address, and a message, and they click on start chat. Or you can send them an invite to chat, and then this is what they'll see on their laptop, on their computer. Okay. So once the chat starts back and forth, you'll receive this information. I'm sorry, the parent will see this information, and in your virtual booth chat screen, you will see that Vicky Gutierrez is logged in, and this is the current chat. There is a very tiny icon here, which we're trying to make bigger, to display the message, click to start this chat. And this is for obviously in the camp's virtual booth chat. So once you have this online visitor and they're on queue, all you have to do is select the check mark, and then you'll start chatting back and forth with that particular visitor. Okay. This is what the um, conversation looks like. Vicky, hi, I'm interested in your registration requirements. And then the chat operator for your camp, it lets the parent know that they've joined the chat, and and this is the message that the chat operator has sent them. Um, Also, there is a canned messages in order to greet that particular parent, and there's quite a few to pick from. So if you don't feel like typing on your own welcome message, you can just click on this drop down arrow, and then these messages will show up. And whichever one you like the most, or whichever one applies the most, then you'll just simply select, send, and you're done. Okay. Then the next tab within the virtual booth chat is chat history. So let's say the chat ended, and at the end of the day, you wanted to um, download your lead reports and you find Vicky in your lead reports, but you kind of want to refresh your mind as to what it was that she was interested in. So you simply hit chat history, you click on her name, and then the entire chat transcript appears and you're able to print it. Okay. Um, and that's basically what the chat looks like and how it works. So let me just go back really quick to my dashboard again. Let me show you the reports, what the reports look like. And this is in essence the section where you will go ahead and download your um, lead reports. So this is the leads. There is a date range that you can put in here. Okay. If as an administrator you have access to more than one camp, or you have created more than one camp, it'll ask you which camp do you want your report for, and then basically it'll tell you the camp name here, and it'll tell you that Fabian Ballesteros with this particular email address from this country, this zip code, last access your booth at this particular time. They didn't complete the gender field, which at this point it's required, so you will be able to see it here. And that's basically it. You can export your report by pressing XLS, which will open the Excel and the Excel program, and you'll be able to save it there. Or you can simply select print, and it'll print the report right off of the screen. Okay. To go back to your dashboard, you can come back in here. And the last thing I wanted to show you was in the update an existing camper program, now that you have your listing created, basically you can again come through here and go through the entire update process. Let's say that you wanted to change, the video, or you wanted to change the social media integration, the channel, you wanted to customize the tabs. So at any point in time, you can just come in and select any of the tabs. And that concludes our training. If you have any questions, please feel free to send us an email at support@summercamplife.com. I thank you for your time, and I hope that you have a great experience creating the training, and I'll see you at the fair on February the 8th and the 9th. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.